Alright guys, what's up? We got another video here for you, and this is about the HE-350s from Hifiman and Massdrop, as you can see right there and there. Right, so this is a mod that a lot of people have been talking about. I didn't believe it at first. I think one of you guys commented on one of the videos, or the video for this one, the unboxing video, and I was like, I read it and I was like, that doesn't really sound correct. And I researched a little further, and actually, it does work. A lot of people have tried it with positive results. So now I'm here today to show you guys exactly how that works. All right, so basically, behind each of these metal grills, okay, these might be plastic, there's basically a little sticker that covers an air hole in the very middle, right? So that air hole, I believe, is used for the bass, right? Like if you have a subwoofer, you have that air tube that kind of pushes out air and stuff like that, right? So the more airflow you have, the more powerful bass that you produce. It's just how sound works, right? So basically, what you have to do is take off the grill. Actually, before that, you have to take off this little plastic ring, which is pretty fragile. Take out this metal grill, and then remove the sticker, and yeah. So yeah, I want to show you guys how it works. So I did it for this side, and I want to show you guys how to do it. So I decided to leave this side for you guys. All right. So first, you want some kind of tool to pry this open. Some people have said that their fingernails work. Other people say to use some sort of like plastic sort of tool to pry it open. Should be pretty thin. I used this knife, and I kind of broke one side on accident. It kind of got me annoyed, so I'm not going to use it this time. But if you can't figure it out, then, I think this might be a last resort. Alright, so to get on with the actual mod itself, so there are this plastic inner ring here has 4 little plastic tabs that keep it in place and the grill in place. Right? It's at the 1 o'clock, the 5 o'clock, the 7 o'clock, and the 11 o'clock positions, right? So like this, these 4 corners, right? If you imagine like a square, that's where your little indents are, the little tabs that keep this metal grill in place. Okay. So first thing is to pry them open. So I'm going to attempt to use my fingernails this time, and I saw there's a little space here, and so the first one's always the hardest to take out, right? And this is plastic, mind you, so they are slightly bendable, right? So now that this is pried open, if you can see that, this is pried open there, right? You can see that there is a tiny little plastic tab, right? And it's super fragile, right? So if you break one of them, it's not a huge deal. I broke one of these here, and it's a little wiggly, not that much though, right? So it's not too bad. We're gonna have to see how that affects the sound itself, whether there'll be any like shaking or anything like that. But you just take out one of these tabs, and the rest of the job becomes infinitely easier, right? So you just kind of pry it open, and then you go to the next one, and then at this point, I think it's best to sort of not pull it out open, but rather kind of bring it inwards, not upwards towards you, but inwards, right? So with a bit of luck and a bit of force, it should come out like that, right? Notice I'm pulling into the middle. I don't want to damage anything else, right? If you're pulling upwards, like out towards you, you're more likely to break one of these tabs, right? And just pull it out, maybe with a little bit of force. Just be careful you don't break it, right? I take no responsibilities in damage to your headphones. Please come out. Please come out. Oh, there we go. Okay, and we see that all of these little tabs are still intact, right? You see they're all still intact, and it's a little plastic, slightly bendy ring, right? You don't want to bend it too much in case it breaks. Right. So when I did it with knife here, right, one of the tabs actually broke off. Okay, that's not broken. I thought that looked broken, but it's not. Is that balance? Is that focusing? Yeah, you guys can see it, right? Okay. So Yeah, so this actually kind of like bent inwards because I was trying to pull it out towards me. So lesson learned, right? You learn from other people's mistakes, not your own. So now when you flip this over, the grill comes right off. So I thought it was plastic, but it has a decent bit of weight to it, so it might be metal. All right, so here is the inner part of the actual headphones. Now, as you can see, it's pretty bare, right? This isn't supposed to be amazing. But this little thing here is that sticker I was talking about before. Okay, so idea is you take this out, and there is an adhesive that keeps the sticker on, right? The adhesive is on the metal plate, not the actual sticker thing, right? So I use the knife to make sure I don't dirty the actual adhesive. But be careful because you can actually rip this sticker, right? And the great thing about this mod is it's completely reversible, and we're going to see why in just a second. All right, so once you take that sticker off, all right, so take that sticker off. Try to be gentle with it. You don't want to break it in case you don't want this mod and you decide to revert. All right, so now you see the sticker itself doesn't really have an adhesive. Is that focusing? The sticker itself does not really have an adhesive, right? But the actual metal plate thing does, right? So I like to keep the little sticker there, just right next to it, on it, right? It's not going to fall off. But just in case I want to revert this mod, I want to go back and fix this mod to normal, you can just take that little paper, place it onto the adhesive, and you're set to go. All right. So once you're done with that, you just pop the grill back on. Shouldn't take too long. All right, there we go. And then you have to put this back in. All right, so once again, these tabs are fragile, so you want to kind of find where it goes in first, and then fit the rest in. Fit the rest of the tabs in. So find one that goes in first, and then fit the rest in. And there's one. Then you can start with the other ones. Okay. Right, so not the easiest thing in the world, but not the hardest thing either. Okay. Alright, so I'll be back. Hold on, guys. Alright, so I finally managed to fit it in. It's not a perfect fit for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but you kind of need to force it back in because you have a bit of resistance from the actual grill itself. Alright, so that's an easy way, a very quick and easy mod to boost your bass a bit. And since these pair of headphones are pretty high and they're pretty strong on the mids and the highs, I think having a bit more bass will actually help balance out and round out the sound even more. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button below. If you have any questions or comments, shoot them down in the comment box. And if you haven't already, subscribe. It will help me greatly. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.